When it comes to required documents on board an aircraft, we use the acronym SPARROW. Let's break down what each letter stands for. S stands for Supplemental Data. These are documents for equipment that was installed after the aircraft left the factory. For example, if your aircraft has an upgraded Garmin GPS or Garmin G5, the FAA requires that the supplemental documentation and approvals for that equipment be on board the aircraft. These documents typically include pilot operation of that equipment. P stands for Placards. Throughout the cockpit and cabin, there are required placards that provide important operating limitations, warnings, and procedures. You can find the required placards for your aircraft listed in the limitation section of the Pilot's Operating Handbook, also known as the POH. A stands for Airworthiness Certificate. Think of this as the airplane's birth certificate. It shows that the aircraft met all FAA airworthiness standards when it was manufactured and certified. The Airworthiness Certificate must be displayed in the aircraft where passengers and crew can see it. The first R stands for Registration. Every aircraft is required to have a Federal Aircraft Registration issued by the FAA. In the state of Michigan, aircraft are also required to have a state registration. As of 2023, FAA aircraft registrations are generally valid for 7 years before renewal is required. The second R stands for Radio License. If you are operating the aircraft outside of the United States, the aircraft is required to have an FCC radio station license on board. In addition, the pilot must also hold an FCC Restricted Radio Telephone Operator Permit. O stands for Owner's Manual, or POH, the Pilot's Operating Handbook. This contains the aircraft's operating procedures, limitations, performance data, emergency procedures, and systems information. In most training aircraft, you'll find the POH in the glove box or side pocket. Finally, W stands for Weight and Balance. This is the certified weight and balance information for the aircraft. It tells us the aircraft's empty weight and center of gravity. As pilots, we use this information to ensure the airplane is loaded safely and remains within its operating limits. Remember, before every flight, one of your responsibilities as pilot in command is ensuring these required documents are on board and current. That's it. SPARROW. Supplemental Data. Placards. Airworthiness Certificate. Registration. Radio License. Owner's Manual, or POH, and Weight and Balance.